In the bustling city of Lagos, Nigeria, 12-year-old Tobi watched rainwater drip through her classroom roof onto her mathematics notebook. Beside her, her friend Chike scribbled notes in the dim light, while across the room, brilliant but shy Zainab struggled to see the chalkboard through the cracked classroom window. Their dilapidated school in the Koko neighborhood reflected the challenges facing many Nigerian children: overcrowded classrooms, outdated resources, and gender disparities that kept girls like Zainab from speaking up in class. Everything changed when their new teacher, Mr. Bello, introduced the Sustainable Development Goals through colorful posters showing global targets for education, equality, and sustainable communities. "These aren't just fancy words from abroad," he explained. "They're tools to fix our school, our community, and our future." That afternoon, the Green Dreamers Club was born. Tobi, the organizer, Chike, the builder, and Zainab, the science whiz, united by a mission to transform their world. The trio started with their crumbling school. During weekends, they organized community cleanups, convincing local businesses to donate paint and materials. Chike led a team of students in repairing leaky roofs using recycled metal sheets, while Tobi created a peer tutoring program where older students helped younger ones with reading and mathematics. Their Book Bicycle initiative, a mobile library on wheels, has brought textbooks to children who couldn't attend school regularly. Within months, attendance rates soared as the school transformed into a vibrant learning hub with murals depicting Nigerian scientists and historical figures. Zainab faced resistance when she proposed a girls' coding club. Technology isn't for girls, some elders argued. Undeterred, the Green Dreamers organized a tech fair where Zainab demonstrated her solar-powered phone charger made from scrap materials. Her invention, which provided light for nighttime studying, became the talk of the community. Soon, girls comprised half of the robotics team, building miniature waste-sorting machines from discarded electronics. Tobi confronted gender stereotypes head-on by organizing mixed-gender football matches that became community events, proving that girls could excel both on the field and in the classroom. The Dreamers expanded their vision beyond school walls. They mapped flooding hotspots in Makoko, discovering that clogged drains worsened seasonal floods. Partnering with local waste collectors, they launched Recycle for Rewards, exchanging plastic bottles for school supplies. Their community garden project transformed a garbage dump into a thriving green space using vertical planting techniques suitable for dense urban areas. When they installed rain harvesting systems on neighborhood roofs, even skeptical elders acknowledged these practical solutions improved daily life. The Green Dreamers' impact spread like wildfire. Their Clean Paths to School initiative mobilized the entire community to clear debris from walkways, making routes safer for children. Local businesses sponsored recycling bins designed by the students, while the government took notice, adopting their drainage solutions citywide. At the annual Lagos Innovation Fair, the Dreamers presented their community model to policymakers, advocating for child-friendly urban planning that included green spaces and safe play areas. Years later, the original Green Dreamers watched as a new generation continued their work. Tobi studied urban planning at university, Chike launched an eco-construction company using recycled materials, and Zainab became a renewable energy engineer. Their childhood project had blossomed into a nationwide movement where children designed sustainable solutions for their communities. The once crumbling Makoko School now stood as a beacon of quality education, its walls covered in murals depicting the journey from problems to solutions, a testament to how young Nigerians turned global goals into local change. Word of the Green Dreamers' success spread far beyond Makoko. One morning, as Tobi, Chike, and Zainab walked to school, they noticed a group of children from a nearby neighborhood watching them. The children whispered excitedly among themselves. One of them, a boy named Alex, finally stepped forward. "Are you the Green Dreamers?" Alex asked, his eyes wide with curiosity. Tobi smiled. "Yes, we are. What's your name?" "I'm Alex. We heard about what you did for your school and community. Can you help us too? Our school has no clean water, and there's always trash everywhere." Chike nodded. "We can help, but we need your help too. Everyone in your community should be part of the solution." Zainab added, "Maybe we can start a Green Dreamers Club at your school too." The next weekend, Tobi, Chike, and Zainab visited Alex's school. The conditions were even worse than they had imagined. There was no running water, and a pile of plastic bottles and wrappers had accumulated in one corner of the schoolyard. The children gathered in the shade of a large mango tree. Tob stood up and spoke. "We are all part of Lagos, and together we can make our city cleaner and better for everyone. The United Nations has goals for a better world, like quality education, clean water, and safe communities. We can help reach these goals right here." Chike took out a poster of the Sustainable Development Goals and explained each one in simple terms. Quality education means every child should be able to go to school and learn. Clean water means we should all have safe water to drink. And sustainable communities mean we should take care of our neighborhoods. Zainab asked, "What do you think is the biggest problem here?" The children shouted out answers. "No water. Too much trash? Girls can't go to school?" With the Green Dreamers' guidance, Alex and his friends formed their own club. The first project was to clean up the schoolyard. Everyone brought old buckets and sacks from home. They worked together, collecting plastic bottles, paper, and other rubbish. "What can we do with all this trash?" Alex asked. Chike grinned. "We can recycle. Some of these bottles can be used to make planters for flowers. Others can be sold to recycling companies for money." Tobi added, "And the money can be used to buy books or repair the school." Zainab had another idea. "We can also build a simple water filter using sand, gravel, and charcoal. It's not perfect, but it can help make the water cleaner until we get proper pipes." The children were excited. They felt empowered, knowing that they could make a difference. Not everyone was supportive. Some adults thought the children were wasting their time. "Let the government do it," one man grumbled. But the Green Dreamers didn't give up. They invited parents and teachers to a special meeting. Tobi, Chike, and Zainab presented their ideas and showed what they had already accomplished in Makoko. "Look at how much we've cleaned up already," Tobi said, pointing to the tidy schoolyard. "Imagine what we can do if everyone helps." One by one, the adults started to join in. A local shopkeeper donated buckets for planting flowers. A teacher offered to help with the water filter project. Even the grumpy man brought a sack of charcoal from his home. The Green Dreamers Club at Alex's school became a model for others. Soon, children from other neighborhoods wanted to start their own clubs. Tobi, Chike, and Zainab became mentors, visiting different schools and sharing their knowledge. They organized a big event called Green Lagos Day, where all the clubs came together to clean up the city, plant trees, and share ideas. The governor of Lagos heard about the event and came to see for himself. He was amazed. "These children are doing more for our city than many adults," he said. "Their energy and ideas are exactly what Lagos needs." The governor promised to support the Green Dreamers by providing more resources for schools and helping to set up recycling centers across the city. As the years went by, the Green Dreamers movement grew stronger. More and more children learned about the Sustainable Development Goals and took action in their own communities. Schools became cleaner, safer, and more welcoming. Girls and boys worked together, breaking down old stereotypes. Tobi, Chike, and Zainab were proud of what they had started. They knew that the real magic wasn't in talking calabashes or digital tricks. It was in the power of teamwork, creativity, and determination. One evening, as the sun set over Lagos, the three friends looked out at the city they loved. The streets were greener, the air was cleaner, and the children were full of hope. "We did it," Tobi said, smiling. "No," Zainab corrected her. "We're still doing it, and we're just getting started." Chike nodded. "The future is ours. Let's keep dreaming green."